But then we claimed this low over here. What is this telling me? This is telling me that we are likely to claim these highs in the next coming days, guys, potentially, before we do get that continuation to the downside to claim these lows and potentially break it. And just after a few days when we were trading below $19,000, we have tested the highs here above $20,000, as you can see on the chart, before we came here to the low $18,000 levels. But just to show you how the likelihood of getting the bounce from this 7-8 potentially all the way up to $19,000 range is likely, guys. And there you have Bitcoin finally holding the 7-8 fib retracement from this pump and reaching above $19,000. Of course, I did trade this live and I still hold some of the position that I will show on the next live stream. If you did take this trade, long position, and you still hold some of this trade, as you can see, the risk to reward is over 1.5 against 1. But if you still hold some of this position, you are making a trade of over a 10-to-1 risk to reward, as you can see on the chart I will be showing you afterwards. I'm going to talk about what are the highest probability scenarios in this episode where the price of Bitcoin is. We are hitting a resistance daily level, as you can see, to perfection, getting that rejection. Are we getting exhausted? Are we going to have another leg up? This is something that we're going to talk about in today's episode, so make sure to stay tuned. Hi there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Daily TA on Bitcoin crypto, and I also do live streams to connect with the community. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything that I say, and if you do so, do your own research. And let's dive in here straight into the Bitcoin chart on the 4-hourly. We're going to zoom out a little bit. We finally retested here the lower highs, as you can see, getting that leg up above $20,000. Now, this is the moment I am cautious. Down over here, I'm bullish, but I'm starting to feel a little bit bearish at this range. We're going to start facing a lot of resistance in between 20k and 21k, which I'm going to explain right away. For the moment, we are hitting a daily level here from late and the beginning of August, from the 30th of August till the 2nd of September. Okay, there's a massive big daily zone over here. If you go to the daily chart, getting that massive consolidation support, finally breaking down and testing it as resistance here, just slightly above 20.2k, as you can see on the chart, getting that resistance coming back down. So right now we are facing this major level, but not only this level, we could get that volatility above the range. Okay, we can test it. This is the kind of price action that I do want to see. Several tests, okay, to hit that $20,500, $21,000 maybe even, all right, getting that kind of consolidation, something similar to this, right, getting ready for that potential collapse. So right now we are probably going to see some people being a little bit bullish in the next coming days because of this leg up. Of course, this is the moment that I'm going to be bearish, guys. Of course, bullish here, bearish here. We want a long support, we want a short resistance. So if we do take a look, also apart from this daily level, I'm going to go to the 3-daily chart, guys. I'm going to show you a very important trend line that if we do break this trend line, I'm going to start potentially getting bullish for the next coming weeks maybe. But of course, this is a massive big resistance trend line since the beginning of the bear market here, from all-time high. If we see here in November, just at 69k levels. Also here, March of 2022, when we were around about $48,000, we have a resistance trend line that was heavily respected here just about 2 weeks ago, as you can see here on the chart. On the 10th of September, approximately, sorry, the 13th of September, this is the 3-day chart, we can see we got that touch from the resistance lower high trend line. As you can see, we are getting closer and closer to this lower high resistance trend line. I do think that we are going to start getting big, massive resistance, guys, and there is a high possibility in getting exhausted in between 20 and 21k to get that rejection, all right, or depending on what happens in the next coming days, because of course we can get that explosive move to the upside out of nowhere, and this is the moment we're going to be really, really cautious, right? There is a possibility in actually creating a higher low and continuing up, but we'll get to that point if we do get the breakout. For the moment, this is a bearish zone in between 20 20K and 21K. So the resistance trend line is very, very close. If we do get the highs here from the 13th of September, from the drop here all the way down to the low $18,000, we are just about almost hitting the 50% Fibonacci retracement, which is at 20.4K. This was the target that we were talking about when we were trading at this low 18K levels, all right? So right now, we're just about to hit resistance. There is a possibility in getting a consolidation and having those, next wicks to the upside. I do think that 20.4, maybe 20.6 can still be hit in the next coming hours and days to get all of those early shorters. A lot of interest in shorting at these levels. But of course, like the same interest there was for shorting this range and this range and this range, what happened? We were still having, there's higher highs, higher lows till we got the final drop. So I do think that, the possibility in something like this is very, very possible, of course, or depending on the DXY and the S&P 500 that we will analyze later on the live stream. So right now we're hitting resistance. We either come down from this range, we have a little bit of more volatility, in my personal opinion, for that short position as a conservative and patient trader. I will be waiting for exhaustion and multiple attempts here to break above the $21,000 range, which I think is going to be a total failed attempt, and then finally get into that short position. Of course, we do have an important weekly level here also that has been very much respected, okay? This was a weekly level from July. It's been respected very, very much as support, as you can see here in July and August. This is also at $20,800. There is a possibility also in hitting that major level. This is an extreme resistance zone, guys. So I'm going to pay attention in the next coming days how we are going to react at this range. We'll be mentioning this on the live stream if I'm going to enter a short or not. Of course, we want to be patient and we want to have very good risk management. But overall here, guys, I am not bullish. I am not looking for longs. I will be looking for shorts. Now we're going through the sponsored segment of this video. We're talking about Margex's leverage trading platform. I've got good news for unexperienced traders and experienced traders. For unexperienced traders, with Andy100 as the promotion code, you get airdropped $100 demo money so you can test your trading skills. For those that are experienced, you get $50 on top of your deposit of 0.004 Bitcoin, which is round about $100. Now this platform has incredible features. It does have a combined liquidity of 12 exchanges in one place. You don't have to worry about liquidity, plenty of liquidity on the exchange, bank grade multi-layer security, insanely secure. And the good thing about this platform, of course, no personal details are required. With just an email and a password, you can sign up in less than 2 minutes. Of course, something important about platforms when you're trading is MP Shield system, meaning that they do not have these massive volatility wicks, all right, liquidation wicks, so you can get liquidated. They do not have this on the chart. It is a massive solid chart that I will show you here in just 1 second. Once you sign up with the link in the description, this will take you to this interface. They do have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, ADA, Solana. They have a bunch of cryptos, and as you can see on the chart, they have solid moves with no massive wicks here, as you can see right over here on this TradingView chart. They do use TradingView. You've got the tools here, drawing tools. On the left is where you put your orders, the percentage of your capital, the amount of leverage. They do have cross trading and also isolated leverage, as you can see here, and also buy, sell market, enter plus, place your stop loss and take profit. Okay, super easy friendly to use. You have your positions down over here, your position history, and the order book at the right. Here in wallet, of course, is where you're going to deposit, withdraw your crypto. You can actually buy Bitcoin or any other cryptos here on the exchange, okay, with Visa or MasterCard. And also right over here on use promo code, here's where you're going to put Andy100. So you airdropped $100 of demo money so you can test your trading skills. In settings, you can put your 2FA, your Google Authenticator, or change your language. You do have a referral program for yourself if you want to refer to any other friends, if you like the platform. And at support, you do have a live chat. So if you do have any issues, they will be in contact with you very, very fast. And video tutorial to learn how to use the platform here 100%, okay? They do support over 100,000 trades per second. They are extremely fast with their orders. Remember, you got an insane bonus down below, $50 on top of 0.004 Bitcoin. And for those unexperienced, you get airdropped $100 using Andy100 as the promotion code so you can test your trading skills. let's jump in straight here into the Ethereum chart, because Ethereum is looking absolutely phenomenal, guys. If you paid attention on the latest live stream, let me just get the VPVR level. We do know that this $1,200, $1,250 range was an insane resistance back in June and July, with the spike on the VPVR getting that perfect bounce also from the 7-8, guys. Remember, from these lows over here, as you can see, getting that perfect touch to the 7-8. But not only the 7-8 was a fib level, we were talking about this bullish Gartley pattern. Okay, if we do get the lows from the start of this major pump all the way up here to over $2,000, to the 618 Fibonacci retracement, then to the 618 from this drop, and perfectly to the 7-8 here, which was the buying signal, guys. I am actually in a long position. Long position is protected, so if we were to hit $1,500 or $1,600, if this does reverse from this resistance point, then of course I don't mind. My position is already in the long. It's already protected. If I do get stopped out at break even, there will be time to either enter a long or enter a short. If we do get a big breakout with volume, get into the retracement, guys. We'll be talking about that scenario on the latest live streams. So still in that long here on Ethereum below the $1,300 range, managing to hit this to the upside. We are just about hitting a resistance zone right now on Ethereum, but from this Gartley pattern, there is a possibility that we are going to hit in between 50% and 618 from this point over here, and that is in between 1,500, which would be 50%, and the 1,571 would be the 618 range. If we were to hit that level in the coming days, this level is also the lower high resistance trend line here from August and September, as you can see. So there is a lot of confluence. If we were to break here, this small little resistance zone, all right, there's a high possibility in hitting that level, all right. There's a small resistance at this range that can be broken and get that leg up to hit bigger resistance from lower highs and the 618 level, okay, 50% from this drop, guys. I am actually looking for higher before getting extremely bearish. I will be bearish at these levels. I need to be bearish at this massive big support level with huge confluence, guys. We've been talking about this for the last few days on Ethereum. So we also talked about this diamond pattern, guys. Diamond bottom pattern. I got laughed at this, people. A lot of people do not see these kind of patterns. They are not the most perfect patterns, but one of the most perfect things here from a diamond bottom pattern, all right, you can see it here. You're not going to find perfect patterns. You can see it right there. One of the most important things is getting high volume from the high part of the diamond to the low part. You want that high volume spike in the center of the pattern, and this is a reversal pattern, guys. Most of the times it can continue to the downside, but most of the times they do reverse, as you can see, guys. I mean, you like it or not, this is playing out. It's a bottom pattern with volume in the center, and this is indecision moment when you have been coming down for such a long time and you're hitting a massive support level. Everything aligns up for that small little reversal. Now the target from this diamond bottom pattern is round about the $1,500 range. So we're still hitting a resistance zone at this moment that I do think there is a high chance of finally creating a kind of a bull flag and having that breakout to hit those resistance zones in between 1,500 and 1,600, where I will be extremely bearish because there will be big resistance levels at this range, guys. And this is the moment I'm going to start looking for shorts where maybe most of the people are going to get extremely bullish at these levels. This is going to be it for this episode. Later, very likely, I'm going to do a live stream. We're going to take a look at some major setups. Check out the Bitcoinsensus website for different technical analysis ideas, news events that we post every day. Thank you guys for joining, and I will see you in the next one.